Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker and Schroeder Skywalker, coming to you guys from the DFS Club for a large 12-game NBA main slate video. It's back. Uh, Took a day off. Well, I actually didn't take a day off, but the NBA did. They had one game, so it was just showdown. So we did the DFS Club, we did NHL, we did soccer, we did college basketball, um, and NBA. And one of my FanDuel lines did cash, right, Schroeder? You picked the picks too, didn't you? Yeah. And a lot of people went down. Holy crap. So many people got injured in this one game. It's unbelievable. So I don't know. The Clippers got to play again today, so we'll see that what value opens up, if any. Also, if you're new to the video, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Grab a pen, paper, pencil. It is 2:40 in the morning here in San Jose, California. I got my rock star. I'm ready to roll. So get your beverage, take some notes, because we're not just gonna fly through these guys. We're gonna break it down. And I break down players and I tell you why I think they're good plays. And then Schroeder here, he gives you what's called Schroeder's picks at the end. So he'll give you two double plays and his triple double play, right, dude? That's right. So let's look at the injuries. Kawhi Leonard's out because he's not going to play a back to back because he's got other things to do. We don't know if Patrick Beverly's going to come back after leaving the game. Draymond Green, Glenn Robinson's probable. All right, so the Warriors are back. Gary Harris is now doubtful. Well, that's as of 7 hours ago. We'll see. We will see because those Denver injuries do make a difference. Now Plumlee's out. Josh Hart questionable. Rudy Gay's probable. Yeah, see, it's just like back and forth. So he went from probable. I don't know, guys. I got a paw on my face. What's up, man? Come sit right here. Come sit right here. All right. So what we're looking at here, by the way, is Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you yourself can have Draft Dashboard. With that dollar, you get access to all my saved lineups, all my player pools for every single sport. You got the NBA cheat sheet because, like the Houston Astros, if you can't win, cheat. You got the best locks, best studs, best mid tier, best value. The only thing it doesn't have is one of them vibrating machines you can tape onto your chest under your jersey. You know what I'm saying? So this is Draft Dashboard, guys. Check it out. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge. If you don't like it, cancel it. There's no obligation. There's no cancellation fees, none of that bullshit. All right. And one more thing. This is rated TV MA. Viewer discretion advised. All right. I drop some F bombs and all that stuff. So if there are any children in the room, I wouldn't recommend you watching it in front of them. I don't go crazy, guys. I just throw F bombs. All right. There may be some bullshits and that kind of stuff. So with that said, let's get into it. There's a lot to get into, as opposed to yesterday we had in just one game. So our top options here, the top three: Harden, LeBron, Westbrook. I'm going to pass because y'all know about the 30-point club, right? It's when you're rostering your rosters, when you're rostering that player, are you 100% confident that player is going to get you 30 fantasy points or more? If not, do not roster them. So when you're rostering these 11, 10K guys, even 9K guys, it's harder to do that. So that's why when I say it's not that they're bad players or bad plays, it's just that's too much salary. All right. First one I do like though is Trey Young. If you absolutely must pay up, he's under 10K. Anytime he's under 10K, he's gonna play for me. Going up against the Clippers, coming off a back to back, they're very depleted. So maybe it'll be a good game. Hopefully it'll be close. Just a blowout scares me. Trey Young, I ain't got to tell you about him. 37, 44, 53 is his history against the Clippers. So he has played him three times in his short career. So get him in there at 9.5. He is $700 more on FanDuel. Next up, I got Ben Simmons, Richard Simmons' long lost son right here. He's 9.3, rightly so, right? He's been 8K all year. Now he's 9.3. This man, he's playing like he's James Harden on steroids. Look at this, a 83, a 46, a 47, a 48, and a 49. So since Joel Embiid's been out, I mean, even before that, but since Joel Embiid's been out, he's just been on another fucking level, right? So Ben Simmons at 9.3, definitely get him in there. Usage rate is between 22 to 25%. Going up against Toronto, ranked 8th in the league against guards, but he's got a 42, a 44, 36, 40, and a 25. Definitely in play at 9.3. And then we got the man, the myth, the legend, 5-time, Devin Booker T, King Booker at 8.7, under 9K. Guys, that last game, I don't think he sat down this whole second half. Their team was down by 20, and I think he played that whole second half, if I'm not mistaken. That's what he does. Amazing. The Iron Man. 8.7, $500 more on FanDuel. 53, 69, and a 41 in his last three. Going up against Indiana, it's a tough matchup. Ranked second in the league against guards, but I think Booker T, he's just matchup proof. The offense lives and dies with him, so get him in there at 8.7. Projected to get 42.5 fantasy points. Up next, Darren Fox. You can go here at 8.3 against Detroit. I don't know. It's Darren Fox under 9K. What are you going to do? Almost under 8K, right? That really stood out to me. He's $100 more on FanDuel. Detroit's ranked 10th in the league against point guards. 32, 39, 57. So these last two games, this is what I really like. This is what I look for, guys. I'm giving you my strategy, my secrets here. So 2 games of 30s, right? After he's gotten 50s every game and 40s. Those 50 or 40 games, he's going to get one now after these 2 down games. So he does get 37 to 30 minutes a game. Usage rate is 30%. Against Detroit, last time he played him, he got a 41. So De'Aaron Fox, sneaky play because he'll be very low owned. Next up, Drew Holiday. Great matchup against San Antonio. He's only 8-1. San Antonio is ranked 27th in the league against point guards. Got a 52. Came back from injury, got a 52 last game. I had him, and he was only at like 8% ownership. It was beautiful. Going up against San Antonio, he's gotten a 30, a 45, 44, 45, 36. So very consistent. 8-1. Yes, yes, yes. And with Zion returning, I actually think it helps everybody out. So we'll see. Next up, Donovan Spider Mitchell going up against my Golden State Warriors. He's very cheap at 7.8. I have no problem starting here at this price range, right? For the 30-point club. He is $1,600 cheaper on FanDuel. Great FanDuel play. And DraftKings. 38, 31, and a 63 in his last 3. Against Golden State, he's gotten 40 burgers. 42, 45, 44, 37, 36. Just hope the game doesn't blow out. But he's pretty much the only person I trust on this team. Because those European guys really, they went out there. Both of them went out there last game, man. I had them both. I had this takedown lineup, then I rostered Ingles and the other, God, the Bogdanovich, right? So they said, Coach, instead of going out there and playing basketball, you know, they went out there and they fucked the dog and totally screwed my lineup up. So never again. All right. Those guys. I can go on a 2-hour rant, but you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm better than that. All right, guys. All seriousness. Next up, Kemba Walker, 7.4. I like the price tag. I don't think he's a phenomenal basketball player by any means. I think he's awful, but he's capable. He got a 63. Don't forget, he got a 63 3 games ago, and then last game he got a 38 in only 29 minutes. He's $600 cheaper on FanDuel. Going up against Memphis, I don't know. The price is right. That's all I can say. Like Bob Barker, the price is right. You are the next contestant. 34, 44, 62, and a 40. So he does have a 60 burger against Memphis already. So Kemba Walker, definitely worth a look. Next up, with all these banged up Clippers, Sweet Lou's definitely in play. I'm 100% sure he will probably start this game, and he's only 7.3. 32, 52, 23 in his last 3 games. Going up against Atlanta, 40 burgers, 40, 40, 41, 43, right? You can start here for the 30-point club, guys. You don't have to go to 10, 11, 12K. I'm telling you. That's the secret. He's $1,000 cheaper on FanDuel. Projected to get 33.2. I think more like 40 points with all, if everybody out, including Kawhi. So get him in there, guys. We got to look for this Clippers news tomorrow to see which value players open up. Now, be careful with that because there's good value and then there's really there's good value and then there's shit value. You don't want these bums, these 3K bums, just because they get the start. They're gonna go out there and get you, 10 fantasy points, and then you're screwed. So just be careful when picking your value. So like the McGruders out there, just stay away from them. But Sweet Lou should eat. Next up, Derrick Rose. Going up against some Sacramento Queens. He is 7K, even 7K. He's coming back down to earth a little bit. 33, 45, 34 fantasy points in his last 3 games. Got 34 minutes last game. Not too bad. Comes off the bench. Let's see here. 33, 45, 34, 41, 32 in his last 5 games. So 30-point club right here. Next up, Lonzo Ball, 6'8". I think he's too cheap. $100 more on FanDuel. Going up against San Antonio. What are they ranked, Schroeder? 27th in the league. 27th in the league against point guards. We like those odds. 31, 55, and a 33 in his last 3 games. Against San Antonio, he's gotten 38 and a 38 in his last 2. So 6'8's a good place to start too, right? Projected to get 36.3 fantasy points. Love that. Next up, the Flying Nun. The Flying Nun. When are you guys going to believe me when I tell you to play him? At 6'1", you're getting a bargain, especially in this matchup. He's $7 cheaper on FanDuel. What's up, man? What's going on? Yeah, the camera's rolling. Washington's ranked 23rd in the league against point guards. Great matchup, guys. 42, 41, 32, 31 his last 3. 30-point club right here. He got 43 minutes last game. Before that, he got 36 minutes. So get him in there at 6'1", guys. We'll move on. Next up, if he gets a start, you can roll out with this European motherfucker right here, Gordon Dragic. This tea and crumpet eating. I won't say the MF or word again, but you know what I'm talking about. He's either going to boom or bust, right? That's what he does. He's 5'9". He's dirt cheap. He's $1,500 cheaper on FanDuel. So a better FanDuel play. He's either going to get you a 20 or he's going to get you a 40, right? That's what you get out of Dragic. So not the most, I'm not confident, but he is projected to get 27 fantasy points. So 30-point club, here we come. You can start here at 5'9", and why not? Next up, we got the Keebler Elfrid Payton, 5'6", going up against the Lakers. Now, the Lakers are ranked 15th in the league against guards, so right in the middle. 33s his last 2 games. And against the Lakers, last time he played him, he got a 34, 21, 38, and a 35. So I do like that, especially at 5'6". You get a 30-point fantasy player? Yes. Sign me up. Who we got next? Again, guys, Mike Conley, GPP play. Just a great matchup against the Warriors. And if you notice, his minutes are slowly trending up, 15 and 17. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got 20 or more minutes here. And Mike Conley is a 6, 7K, sometimes 8K player. So at 4-7, that's just crazy to me. It is. His history against Golden State is crazy. 42, 36, and a 36. So if he gets 20 more minutes, you should be good in a GPP, guys, at 4-7 if you need some salary relief. All right, so that's going to do it for point guard. Let's go to shooting guard, as I like to call small guard. Zach LaVine, 9K. He went down a couple $100, $200 cheaper on FanDuel. Going up against Minnesota, ranked 20th in the league against guards, 38, 69, 34. LaVine's on this, super level this year. 35, 39, 36 minutes. His usage rate, 29, 39%. Minnesota, not too bad. 34, 42, 42, and a 47. So 9K. I would like it better if he's in the 8K range, but if you must, Zach LaVine. All right, there he is. I wonder if he's related to Avril Lavigne. I don't know. Let's see. Who's up next? Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Buckets is due. And plus, against Washington, he crushes them. He's 8.5, probably low owned. He's $400 more on FanDuel. Against Washington, look at this. A 40, a 67, a 41, and a 34, and a 34. Jimmy Buckets is also due for a big game. He hasn't had a 50-point game in over 5 games. So get him in there at 8.5, guys. His usage rate, 17%. Projected to get 42.3 fantasy points. Next up, DeMar DeRozan at 8.2. Price went down. Yes, because I love two players I love rostering. It's him and Booker T. 5 times. 45, 46, and a 52. 50-point player, guys, here. 34, 37 minutes is, 32, 25, and 26% usage rate. Going up against New Orleans, ranked 12th in the league against guards. Just hope Zion ain't out there, swatting balls that he throws up. But he's just on another level this year. 45, 46, 52, 50, and 44 in his last 5. Projected to get 40 fantasy points. Get him in there, guys. Let's see. Next up, Bradley Beal. So, 7-2 Bradley Beal. Always roll with that. And if you notice his last game, he finally got a full run. 33 minutes and got 40 fantasy points. Kind of had a shitty second half, but 40 points is 40 fantasy points. At 7-2, that's great. Going up against Miami, ranked 10th in the league against guards. He's gotten a 43, 26, a 54, and a 27. So I do like Bradley Beal at 7-2. If he starts going up again, I won't be picking him. So, because to me, he's just a 30-point fantasy player. I'm sorry, but hey, I call it as I see it, because next up, Buddy Hield. And I called him out last video, and I hope you played him because he got 51 fantasy points at like 4% ownership. I'm going to call him out again. He got 42 minutes, 51 fantasy points. Last time he faced Detroit, he got 56 fantasy points. 6'8", $1,500 cheaper on FanDuel. My God. So 6,800 again, projected to get 35.7. Yes, sign me up for some Buddy Hield. Looking like a pucker fish. Next up, we got Garth Brooks, illegitimate son. And if you played him too, like I told you to, you played him and I almost said Buddy Field. Him and Buddy Hield, you would have got a combined total of 106, right? Between the two of them. He was very low owned. His price has gone up. He's $600 cheaper on FanDuel. 53, 32, 43. Going up against Boston, they're pretty tough, but not too tough. They're ranked 10th in the league against guards. He's on a look what he's doing right now. 53, 32, 43, the 10, and then the 45. So coming off a ceiling game, I don't know, guys. He's just looking great out there. I'm gonna get him in there at 6-2. Next up, he's just too cheap, guys. I know I just talked shit about him, about, holding the dog's head while the other one, but going up against Golden State, he's only 5'3". He's $200 more on FanDuel. 30-point player right here. Last time he played Golden State, he got a 31. But before that, he only got a 13, so be careful. Be careful with Joe Ingles, all right? Next up, Bogdanovich from them Sacramento Queens. Now, he got full run last game. He got 34 minutes. Granted, he got 24 fantasy points, but we know what he's capable of. This man can bust out with a 50-point game at any given time. And at 5'3", that's great. $700 cheaper on FanDuel. Going up against Detroit, 25, 20, and 17, so nothing to write home about. But this could be a sneaky play, very low-owned, Bogdanovich. Next up, Norman Powell. What can I say? You got to ride the hot hand here. He's 5'7", very cheap, and he comes off the bench. But look, he's producing 35, 34, 47. What did he score, like 18 points in that one quarter last game? He's just playing. He wants a starting job or something because he's playing like it. Usage rate, though, is very high, 31, 28, 28%. For someone that only gets 25 to 29 minutes a game, that's pretty good. So Norman Powell at 5'7". Next up, you're getting a starter here at 4'5". You're getting Cam Reddish. He sounds like something that grows in the goddamn ground. But 29, 11, and 45. So he's capable of getting 45 or 50. I've seen him do it several times this year. But then again, I've seen him do 11 points, right? He's a man I love to hate, but he's a starter. You're getting him for 4-5. $300 cheaper on FanDuel, going up against the Clippers. Again, hopefully it's a competitive game. You can only hope and pray. So Cam Reddish at 4-5 if you need some salary relief. Next up, with all the injuries, the goddamn Muppet here, Landry Shamet. Sound like a damn Muppet. He's only 3-8. Should get the start. I don't see why he wouldn't. Had a decent game today. Had 25 fantasy points. Against Atlanta, man, if his shots are dropping, if his three are just fucking dropping, he heats up. That's great value right there at 3-8. Definitely a GPP play, but $300 cheaper on FanDuel too. Yes, sign me up. McGruder, if you're fucking desperate, but I wouldn't go there even if he gets a start because he'll probably get 10 fantasy points. All right, so don't do it. It's a trap, like Admiral Akbar says in the Star Wars movies. You know that squid-looking dude. All right, so let's go to small forward. All right, so who are we going to start off with here? Very few that I really feel confident in giving you guys. Aaron Gordon, only because he's under 6K, he's only 5'9". $500 cheaper on FanDuel. 26, 20, and 30. He's due for that 30-plus game, guys. Going up against OKC, 29, 47, 40, 39. He's had a 79 against him. 79. So I'm telling you guys, sneaky play right here. Aaron Gordon at 5'9", $500 cheaper on FanDuel. He is projected to get 29.9 fantasy points. Next up, you know me, I'm always rolling with Robert Covington, especially in a good matchup. Bigs against Chicago. That is a real thing. It's no longer Bigs against Brooklyn. It's Bigs against Chicago, guys. He's only 5'9". Price hasn't budged. $100 more expensive on FanDuel. 21, so he had a floor game. That's good. He got it out of his system. 39 and a 28 in his last three. Gets the start, gets 30-plus minutes, plays right alongside Cat. So those two should dominate tomorrow. At 5'9", get him in there. Let's see. Next up, Gordon Hayward, 5'8". Price has plummeted, which is good. 33.45. He's finally looking back like his old self. Gets the minutes, 32 to 41 minutes a game. He is the same price on FanDuel, going up against Memphis, ranked 13th in the league against forwards. So, I don't know, guys. It's just a gut feeling on this one. He's projected to get 33.4. So, again, 30-point club. Here you go. Who we got next? Schroeder. Who next? Who next? Oh, thank you. It pains me to put this on here because both times I've played Hunter, he's got me 4 fantasy points. So, but I can't deny what he's been doing lately. He is only 4-7, $500 cheaper on FanDuel, 32 and a 35 in his last 2 games. Normally gets a start. Normally gets close to 30 minutes a game. Against the Clippers, why not? You need some salary relief and you're desperate, you can go Hunter from the Hawks. Let's see. Who else do we got, Schroeder? Who we got for him? Tony Snell? No. We ain't that desperate. We are not that desperate. All right. So let's go to, you know what? Before we go to power forward, guys, it's time to come join the family. www.dfsclub.com, guys. We have 3 providers in one. Plus, we just added pick management. So you get another Shark expert in there. So now we have 4, plus the ones we've already have. You got DFS Space, you got myself, you got the DFS Whispers, plus all of our experts. We cover every single sport. Nobody does this but us. We're the only ones crazy enough to do it because you know what? We don't care. It's a big middle finger to the industry. All right. Here's our winnings. We show our winnings, guys. NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, EuroLeague basketball. That's right. We got that going on Thursday. So on days like today, there's no NBA, right? You had a showdown. So guess what we all played? NHL, soccer. It's fun. It's just an all-day marathon. Click the join now button. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. Otherwise, I don't get credit. Like I always say, I look like a schmuck. So all these plans here, get them while they're cheap. No one in the industry will even touch these prices. So I'm telling you, shop around. Be my guest. But every single package here, you get all access. You get bankroll management. We teach you how to manage a bankroll. All right. So you have money to play the following slate, whether you win, lose, or draw. We cover every single site out there, from DraftKings to Super Draft to everything. We have a room for it. The daily cheat sheets are worth price of admission by themselves. I spend all day putting together these cheat sheets, and they're just fire, guys. I put too much time into them. Members only podcasts. Look out for the Super Bowl podcast. I'll be going live with a special guest with pick management, and then we're gonna have some very special guests on there, guys. I'm moving up. All right. You're not gonna believe who we're gonna have on there. We cover, like I said, 24/7 tips and advice by the DFS club. So there's always one of us in there. Most of the time, all of us are in there. We help you guys build the best possible lineups because we want you to win, because we want to win, right? We're all going the same direction. Pre-lock insights, so all this NBA news coming in, you'll get it right away. And of course, the members only Slack chat. So pick your plan, guys. Come join the family. There's plenty of room. I'd love to have you. Schroeder would love to have you. We'd all love to have you. And you got 500 people in there. 500 members in there that all got your back. We are very friendly, and it's a family atmosphere. So come check us out at the DFS Club, www.dfsclub.com. I'll see you guys in there. And welcome new members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's go to power forward. All right, so our top options, Anthony Davis. It's really tempting because he's under 10K, right? He's only 9.9. It's just the 30-point club thing. Then you really got to find value, but it might open up. It always does, right? Going up against New York, I got to tell you about AD, do I? 29, 56, and a 77 against him. He's gotten an 84 against him, too, and a 52. So you get him under 9, get 9.9 AD. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel, so more of a DraftKings play, guys. Get him in there. And don't you dare sleep on this next guy right here, DeAndre Eaton. 8.6. Too cheap. He's $400 cheaper on FanDuel. Going up against Indy, ranked 25th in the league against bigs, guys. 48, 52, and a 60. He's the real deal. So you can go for some savings. Go to him instead of AD. He's another one. He's on another level. Jesus, Schroeder, you're trying to hog the spotlight. He's just on another level, guys. So get him in there at, what is he, 8.6. It's a bonus. You can go to hell. Never again. Never again with your 20-point having ass. Next up, we got John Collins. He sounds like your granddaddy's mixed drink. I'll take a John Collins on the rocks, please. He's 7-1, so I do like that price. Now we're talking $500 more on FanDuel, and a great matchup against the Clippers, ranked 25th in the league against bigs. 37, 29, and 36 in his last three. So more like it. He gets the minutes. Projected to get 37 fantasy points, so I do like that. Get him in there at 7-1. Absolutely. Then we got the Pillsbury Doughboy right here, LaMarcus Aldridge. Like I said in the last video, he plays the first half, he'll get 30 fantasy points. In the second half, he disappears. Just go check the nearest Krispy Kreme donut stand. You'll find him. But, yeah, for some reason, he disappears in the second half. He's only 6'8". $700 more on FanDuel. Going up against New Orleans, ranked 24th in the league. You might have to fight off Zion a little bit, but he's a pretty big guy himself. 36, 37, 38 in his last three games. So 30-point club here. Pretty good average against New Orleans. 48, 47, 22, 47, 19 in his last five. So play LaMarcus Aldridge at your own risk. I'd rather go here. Marvin Bagley at 6'5". Ranked 23rd in the league. Detroit is against bigs. So you want to attack Drummond with bigs. That's just what you do. Same thing with Chicago. He got a 39 last game and got 38 minutes, so he's back to full health, right? There was some buzz going on that day that he re-aggravated his injury. It was all fake news bullshit, all right? I think they do that, like Fantasy Labs and them do that just to get the ownership off them so they can play them themselves. That's all I think it is. So 6-5, $1,400 on FanDuel. Definitely a FanDuel play. Get him in there, guys. Bagley is projected to get 30 fantasy points. I think he'll get a hell of a lot more than that. Who's next, Schroeder? Who do we got? Christian Wood. Only because it looks like Drummond is questionable.